Hello everybody, welcome to Market Master Class. And on the world front we're looking at a very controversial country, very controversial with some countries in the West, particularly the United States of America. We're talking about the country of Iran, which is a 60% centrally planned economy controlled by the central government. Historically, they had a royal family which was very pro-Western. The Shah, who was ousted in 1979, and since then America's taken umbrage and they got major sanctions against the country. But despite the major sanctions, the economy has been a phenomenal growth. Essentially, it's an oil and gas exporting country, which makes up 80% of its economy. But it also exports automobiles, fruit and nuts, and well-known worldwide beautiful carpets, which are made in Iran. In terms of exports, China takes 22% of exports, India 10%, Turkey 8%, Japan 4.5%. So quite interesting. In terms of GDP growth, it's rated 29th in the world. They have a massive number of what they call Bonyad religious groups. They fund something like 30% of the central government spending, so supported very, very importantly by religious groups in the country. It's surrounded by Iraq, Turkey, Afghanistan, and Turkmenistan in the north. And in terms of imports, it imports industrial raw materials, capital goods, foodstuffs, technical services, and here we've got a completely different picture in terms of the people involved. China's still there, also imports from China which make up 22%. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, 40%. South Korea 5%, Turkey 5%. So it's rated by Goldman Sachs to potentially be one of the world's largest economies in the 21st century. So despite the sanctions, mainly by the US, because they're completely worried about the nuclear power development there. They think they've got bad intentions. And there has been some sort of agreement on that in that area, so sanctions are being reduced. The United Nations is in there on the sanctions side at the front. But despite that, the economy has been doing phenomenally well. And the stock market's been one of the best performing stock markets since over the last decade, which is quite extraordinary. So the potential here, if they can get their act together and be accepted by the Western world, then Iran is going to go places. In terms of economic freedom, though, it's only rated 171st in the world. It has massive foreign reserves built up from its oil export business. It's got $126 billion US. And it has a total population of 78 million. It has unemployment is about 13% of the economy. Something like 40% of all the economies, or 45% of all the business in the country is focused around Tehran, the central city in the country. Inflation has been pretty high. It's been up to 10% in some years. So it's got some issues, and the sanctions, of course, holds it back. But if the reins are let go, then, as Goldman Sachs says, it's going to be one of the largest economies in the 21st century. So the best of luck to Iran, and I hope you get the issues resolved, and I hope you find that useful and interesting. Bye for now.